promoted or probably hired in DepEd, and the rest is history. I started teaching their batch as the first batch of humanities and social science. I wouldn't be here if not their batch, because they were the pioneer of the humanities and social science. So 5 years ago, and the rest is history. Now I'm still here and still teaching the same subjects as with, if you're actually looking for English subject, I've been teaching the 21st century literature from the Philippines and the world. So that is actually the English subject that I'm teaching. Well, honestly speaking, it's not my cup of tea. So I have to actually do extra mile, do some extra efforts to study my lesson. Because it's not easy to teach English.
Yes. So how's your teaching experience so far?
Well, you may ask my previous students, they branded me as one of the strictest teachers that they had, or probably one of the toughest one. But, well, what matters is I touch them. I influence them. And modesty aside, some of the students that I handled who were alumni of this senior high school, well, 50% of each batch has been pursuing teacher education. Yes. Actually, the recent graduates, this 2022, how many percent they have? That's like 65% of the batch is actually pursuing teacher education, and majority of them are in your school. So, well, probably it is, how do I call it? One of the factor maybe are the influences and the motivation that we gave them during the time that they stay here in senior high school. So we're so lucky. And the moment when Mr. Viagas approached me through Messenger, I am so supportive. Ever since, I am so supportive with my previous students, because I look forward to see them at the crossroads of success. For example, we can work together in DepEd, hopefully. Actually, the first batch that I handled, they had their practice teaching here in Sagrada National High School. And luckily, one of the practice teacher was my student, teaching the same major subject and something like that. And there is this social media post that he had, that one of the wishes, I hope from my family, I will be the first one to be a licensed professional teacher. So sabi ko naman, I told him that nothing is impossible. Just work with your dreams, be grounded and focus. Because once you achieve your dream, you never stop. But you should be grounded. Now, the next step that you have to do is for you to influence other people to reach their dreams as well. Specifically, if you're actually in the noble profession, which is teaching. Tama? Because if not, I always tell this to my student that teaching is not actually a business, or that will not make us rich. But if you're looking for something that you wanted to be enriched with, teaching is not for you. But if you wanted to be, how do I call it, create positive difference or impact to the lives of people, then you choose teaching. Well, teaching is not also new to me before here in DepEd, because as I told you, during the time that I was HR, I train people. And training is also the same thing with teaching. Well, the only difference is that I'm handling professionals. I'm handling already workers and not students. But the approach is something like that. Pedagogically wise, it's the same. No, it's how you share and impart knowledge to your learners.
Now, let's proceed to the guide questions. The first question, ma'am, but pwede ka po munang huminga po.
Yes, baka may muna.
You can sip your coffee.
Coffee is life.
So let's proceed. The first one is, how do you gather information about students in terms of their knowledge, skills, and values? And what assessment tools do you use?
Well, basically now that I'm the guidance coordinator and the testing coordinator as well of the school, I had this student inventory, and for that, I do profiling, student profiling, particularly their socioeconomic status, because that's actually my focus, knowing the core of what motivates them, why are they studying, why are you here, not for anything else, because I wanted here to help my family. That's where I start. That's where I start. I want to see how the willingness of every student sprouts with. So if ever I found it out, then I would actually, fuel up this passion that they have. So I will be the fire to ignite their passion so that they can actually reach what they want in life. We teachers are just facilitators. We don't actually direct you of what you do. We just facilitate you, we guide you. But you're the one who's going to act on your life and on the decision that you made as students. So, well, guidance and counseling strategy would be good. Also, student profiling as well. For us to gather, specifically when it comes to aptitude of the student, you will know the mental ability of one student. Because there are people, there are types of intelligence. If you're aware of it, we have visual learners, we have special, and then those who are really inclined with the numbers, and actually those who is good in memory. There's something to do with different personality cut into different intelligence. Okay, like I'm aware that not all people really like math or really like English. Some of them would really venture in to arts, like your classmate, no? With that, we gather information. So every time we identify potentials of students, we get it from our profiles. So who will you recommend to represent the school as a contestant? This one